Right, little job here on the Stalker 9. It's a very common problem you'll find on a lot of these old sets is where the splined control for volume, squelch or mode or whatever the case may be, it has a split in it there to allow you to push the knob on, and sometimes the little piece, it gets weak and it can break off. So I'm just going to show you how to change the control out for another one. So firstly, you need to get yourself a control that's the same value. In this case it's a 50k, which has the switch. So you have the three terminals here for the volume control. You have the three of those, and then the two on the back there for your actual on-off switch to turn the set on and off. So basically what happens, for those that don't know, where the power comes in the back of the set, typically travels down along this side of the board to the switch, and what can happen sometimes, you might see it if there's no diode here and it's hooked up backwards, the common thing that you'll see is a burnt track or tracks here that you'll have to fix with some wire. So what we're going to do now is we're going to whip out this control and change it out for the other one we have here. So we'll get that out and we'll be back then. So what you want to do at this point, before you take anything out, is you want to make a very basic little diagram like this, especially if you're not used to pulling at stuff like this. I always do it because sometimes I'm a disaster. I can't remember where certain things go, so I always have a book here in the workshop that I can put my notes in and kind of label it, so if you ever need it to come back again, if you get a rig in that has controls missing or whatever, you can put it back as it should be. So just a simple little diagram, and I always draw them where you have your location tab, and this is the shaft, so you're looking at it from the front, and these are the three terminals on the side for the volume. You have black, yellow and white, and then these are the two the tabs on the rear for the on-off switch. So we can whip out the old one now and get the new one ready. Now the old control out here, basically whenever you're kind of going through a set and you're making sure everything's okay, that's as I took that out, you know, and the wire where it was soldered on, it was kind of a bit of it stripped, so it was very close to the two of those being shorted out. So you should always kind of be on the lookout for that sort of stuff and straighten it out. Just be kind of gentle when you're straightening it. Now I'm not reusing this because this is the broken one, so I won't be reusing that. I'm putting in a new one altogether, but sometimes you can see this where people are a bit ham-fisted putting stuff in, or I don't know, levering things in and out with screwdrivers. I don't know the hell what they do be at, but just always kind of be on the lookout for stuff like that. So I've the other pot here, and we're going to just clean up the terminals now and get it ready to lob it in there. So that's it for now. And before you go ahead and put it in, it's no harm to give it a shot of switch cleaner while you have it out, which I've just done, and just make sure it's all nice and clean and it won't be noisy. So I just give it a shot of switch cleaner in through there, and in through all the holes in it there. And what I do then is I rotate the control from the click to full volume and back again, just to get some of the switch cleaner on the wiper in case you missed any of it spraying it in through the holes. So just one of those little things that kind of, it's a help, so no harm to do it. Right, so back in there I have power going into the back of the radio. Turns on anyway. Volume up, volume down and off. So happy with that. We can put it back together now. Right, so it's all back together, and let's have a look, see what we can hear.
on the Gulf of Mexico.
New England, and I'm heading on that Charlie Clark Radio 220 stateside. We're standing by.
She's a lovely, honest old girl, this thing.
gtl-dx, 2 Radio America, 123 Gulf of Mexico.
It wasn't like that when I came here. It was an absolute shed when I came here.
Hello there, 306 UK.
This is 123 on the Gulf of Mexico.
My friend, 73 and you have a great day out there. Whiskey Tango 07, Whiskey Tango 07, Nashville to
Roger, on north of Birmingham, and nice to hear you coming in this part of the afternoon here on the Gulf of Mexico. Doing a very nice job, 5 and 5 for your signal report, and right over the top, my friend. Microphone back to you.
Yeah, he sounds good.
CQDX, Pirate Radio 220, the state of Tennessee. We're CQ and standby.
Right, so that's pretty much it. So obviously you need to have got your hands on a control, but with a lot of the swappability of the unit and stuff, I was able to use a control out of a unit N 300, an old UKFM base set that I had here, and the same control is used in this and the Stalker 9 FDX and countless other unit N radios that uses single pot 50k on off volume pots. So it's very easy to chop and change bits if you have a couple of old sets lying around the place and you don't mind pilfering them for bits. So I just thought I'd show a little video like that, just to show some people that maybe have a radio with something small like that that's wrong with them, and you know, if you want to tackle it yourself and have a go, say if you're bringing it to somebody or paying somebody or whatever the case may be. So I hope you enjoyed that little video, and we'll be back again at some time in the near future. All the best for now, in 73s.